Is the bull market here? Well, as you can see today's been a green day. Last night, as we can see in crypto bubbles, everything's looking green. Everything's looking green. Let's go back to the 1 to 100. Everything is green. Look at that, except this HNT helium, which is 0.7, but everything is green. You go to 100 to 200, again, you see that? Boom, everything is green. We're talking 20%, 30%, 10%. It's looking good. We can go to 200 to 300. Boom, look at that. We're starting to see, again, 30%, 20%. This is good, guys. This is good. This is really good. And 300 to 400, same thing. The good thing about this, right, is everything is going up. This is not just like meme coins only going up. This isn't like only layer ones go up, only RWA. Everything, you know, I'm seeing different types, right? Like the GPU, there's meme, there's AI, there's, you know, all of them are just, they're just going up, right? 400 to 500, you know, same thing. You see some memes, you see some layer twos, you see some AI, you know, so things are looking good. However, I don't want to overexcite myself. Look, everything's going great, you know, everything's doing good. However, you know, when we look at the month, things look very different, right? Things look very different. So if you go, you know, the first 100 to 200, look, for the month, we have a couple of coins that are doing well for the month. HNT doing really well. But other than that, most things don't look very well for the month, right? Everything is still red. This is why, you know, we can look at the 100 to 200. This is a new coin, so I would forget about that. This is a new Tron meme coin. But in general, as you can see, things are looking red for the month. Because let's not forget, you know, we've had flash crashes to the downside. You know, when Bitcoin went from 60K all the way down to 49,000, it really took everything with it. And when I'm talking, it was a massacre. It was like, you should have seen social media. You should have seen people, everyone were crying about like, maybe that's it. The bull market is done. You know, people were panic selling when their coin went down 30% in like a candle. And then I made a video saying not to panic. You know, these are great opportunities to buy, because when people are fearful, this is where you should be greedy and buy. And look, since that flash crash, most of the things are pretty much up. You know, or they're like break even from the. So when you go from the flash crash, if you sold, if you would buy back today, you'd be fuming, because everything's up since that flash crash. But in general, the whole month we're going on a downside. Hence why we are seeing a lot of these coins, you know, from 100 all the way to the 500. You're seeing things still in the red. But you know, when you look at the hour, you see some redness, some green. But then when we look for the day, it's green. We look at the week, it's green. We look for the month, it's red. We look for the year, depends on, but mostly a lot of them is green, because don't forget, we had a alt rally in the beginning of this year, right? So, which is good. So what we know is that today we're at greed. I made a video recently. We were at 38 fear. So look, just yesterday, it was 34 at fear. Yesterday. Today, it's 56 in greed. Now, I wouldn't look at this too much, because you know what we say, you know, usually it's good to take profit when we're at greed. You buy where we're at fear. But this is just barely scraping neutral. We're looking at around this area, this region, like greed, like very green to like extreme greed. That's when we should be like, okay, maybe I should take some profits, right? So this is still fine. With this still bullish for me, because we still have room to grow. But everything's unexpected in crypto, because like if someone, you know, if we go to the green and then like, okay, maybe it's time to take profits, and then market just goes in another explosion, be like, oh, but the fear and greed index, guys, we use fear and greed index is really good. However, we have to factor in everything, right? As well, when we were at fear, we still had a bigger dump. You know, people were like, oh, let's buy, which is fine, but they lump some buy, and then we still have another crash. We're like, hey, but we were already at fear. So I wouldn't follow this to the T, but it's good to give you an overview, to set you a mentality. So my coins are pumping. Thankfully, my coins are pumping during the green, right? Which is great, because we want our coins to move with the market, right? We want our coins to move with the market. You know, I do see some coins not moving, right? But I definitely want my coins to move with the market, and that's exactly what they're doing. So everything is looking good. I just wanted to make this video showing that, you know, with all this greenery, I came here to say today is not a good day to DCA. Unless if you see one of your coins not move at all, there's two things. One, reconsider why. If it doesn't have any dilution, it's supposed to move, but it didn't move, I'd be worried. But if there was some dilution, and it's a very new coin, so it's still detached from the market, then it didn't move today, today you can start DCAing. And again, nothing that I say is financial advice. I don't have the credentials to be a financial advisor. So today is not a good day to DCA, but I just wanted to make this video to keep us intact that for the month, we're still in the red. We still have room to grow. We're about to enter the green. So let's not all FOMO in and buy. You were supposed to be buying when we were at extreme fear. And I made video about saying we are at extreme fear. This is the day you're supposed to be buying in a bloodbath. And whoever bought from my video are up really, really good in profits. So a lot of it could be 2x, 3x just from that video. And just before I go, one of the reasons why people believe that we are pumping is because RFK was a Democrat. Robert F. Kennedy was a Democrat. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who was a Democrat, has now stepped down as from being in a presidential run to actually support Donald Trump. So, and Donald Trump is pro-crypto and people want him to be in the office because he is pro-crypto, unlike Kamala Harris. So people believe that that was the pump. I would say not really. Like, okay, we did start pumping, when he announced, but I don't think that would be the market mover because if you look at the stocks, if you look at the dollar index, the dollar is going down, which means the market's going to go up. The stocks are about to make another new all-time high. So everything is kind of joined in for the pump, not just RFK. It's going to be RFK, stocks, dollar, Bitcoin, everything together. So it's a good day. And if you do not want to miss out on some coins to make you 100x, obviously you have to join the Patreon. I try my best to help you guys for free in YouTube, but there's definitely some buy alerts that I can't share here. So me and my community accumulate, and you definitely do not want to miss it out. So the link is in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and if you find it informative. And don't forget to watch this video up here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.